What's up, guys? It's your girl, HeyParis. Excuse me. This is Mrs. Mars. How you doing? And like I told you guys, I'm giving you guys the back-to-back story times like you've been asking, okay? It starts today. So every upload after this one will be a story time until we're going back to regular content, but there's a lot of stories that I need to tell you, so just be prepared, okay? Just be prepared. Have a meal ready, have some snacks ready, get some wine, girl. Let's get to it. The first story time that I'm telling you guys, it has nothing to do with the wedding. A lot of the other story times have to do with the wedding. This one today is not about the wedding. So if you follow me on Twitter, you know there was a time where I was tweeting about a situation at the nail salon, and how should I start this off? Like, yes, I'm a YouTuber. Yes, most of my content revolves around me explaining life experiences with you guys, and that's basically what story times are. But it's like partially my fault though, because I shouldn't be tweeting when I'm in such a emotional situation. But that's just kind of like, I guess, the era we live in, where when something happens, you're like, I need everybody to know. And that's something I need to work on. But when I tweet things that might seem serious or might seem like I'm in danger or something happened to me that is traumatic or whatever, I actually hate it when people are like, story time question, or they're like, so when are we gonna get the story time on this? Like, I get it, you guys want to know what happened, but it's kind of like super insensitive for people to say that, especially when the situation just happened or it's still happening. But again, it's also my fault for tweeting in that situation, because I should just deal with it or just not tweet at all. So I just wanted to say that out of my own mouth, because I know other people say it for me, like it's insensitive, blah, blah, blah. And I felt like I needed to say that on camera. When I'm going through serious situations, I understand I'm a YouTuber, but I'm also a real person. So these things that are happening to me, they're not made up out of the air. They're happening right here, right now, and I'm a real person with real feelings and real emotions, and it is insensitive to ask me story time. Like, let it cool down for a little bit, because I wasn't even gonna do the story time. I wasn't even gonna tell the story about what happened because everybody was saying story time, and I was like, but no though, but like, for real, do you know what just happened? You know, like, I was all up in my feelings. Anyways, I'm rambling like I always am. Let me get straight to the story. So basically, I went to the nail salon, this is probably last month. I went to the nail salon last month, and I went to a nail salon that I normally go to, but I don't go to get my nails done, because when I get my nails done, y'all see that? When I get my nails done, they need to be done properly, like super proper. So I have my nail guy who does my fingernails. But when it comes to pedicures, I'll go anywhere. I'm not trying to travel all the way to where my nail guy is to get a pedicure. As long as you know how to scrub my feet good and make them look nice and clean and shiny, then we good. We can go. We can do it. I'll give you the money. What you mean? So I went to the nail salon closest to my house, and I go there often. I go there with my mom. I go there with Cameron. I get my feet done there all the time. But with this nail salon, they have new people there every couple of weeks, okay? Like, I see new faces all the time. So I go to the nail salon or whatever, and as soon as I walk into the nail salon, there's commotion going on. I'm not a part of the commotion. I don't know if y'all know this, but I like to mind my business. I do. I enjoy minding my business. That's how I keep my skin clear. Okay, I mind my business. So legit, I went straight to the back, because they know me by name. I know the owner by name. It's kind of like we have a friendship type of relationship. Normally, I would be like, hey, I need a pedicure, but there's commotion going on in the front. I didn't want to interrupt nobody. Let me tell you what the commotion was. Basically, there was this lady, and she seemed like she was really upset with her nails. I don't know what happened to nails. Like I said, I'm on my business, but she was screaming at the top of her lungs. She was yelling. It was very loud, okay? And the owner of the store and 3 other ladies were talking to her, trying to like calm her down. The store was like semi-packed, but not like to the point where you have to wait at the door to be seated. And the lady was just going off. She's like, I'm not paying for my nails. Look what you did. Like I said, I wasn't paying attention because I mind my business. So I go sit down or whatever. And in order for you guys to understand why what happened, I have to be very descriptive about everything. So first things first, everyone who works in the store is Asian. They are of Asian descent. I'm not sure which country, and I'm not gonna assume what country because I just don't know, but they're Asian, okay? So I sat down while there were 2 women doing 2 nails on the far side, And where you get your pedicures done, where you get your feet done, is on like the other side. So 2 ladies were tending to 2 customers. There were 3 people getting their feet done beside me. The owner and 3 other employees were talking to this lady who's being loud, rude, obnoxious, and very upset about her nails, okay? Which is why, like I said, I only get my feet done there because I don't trust them with my nails neither, girl. So I sit down in the chair, I turn on the massage button, I'm just sitting there chilling, waiting for the owner to finish her confrontation with this lady so I could be like, you know, I need a pedicure, whatever. From the back room where they do massages and waxing and like all those things, or eyebrow threading and all that, all in the back room over there, a man came out. The man was also Asian, okay? And I've had men do my nails and my feet since forever. I personally feel like men do nails better. Maybe it's just Toronto, I don't know, but men do nails better than women in Toronto or wherever I've been before. So when I see this guy walk out and he sat in front of me on the stool, I'm like, oh, he's a new worker here, because like I said before, they have new workers all the time. Mind you, again, the owner, the 3 ladies who should be doing these 3 customers who are beside me's feet are talking to the lady who's making a commotion, and there are 2 ladies over there doing people's nails. No one is really paying attention. It's just the where I'm sitting, it's me, a lady, and another lady, and nobody's tending to their feet because they're talking to the woman at the front who's causing a commotion. So anyways, homeboy sits down and he don't say a word to me. He didn't say hello, he didn't say hi, he didn't say not a blood clot. He didn't say nothing to me, okay? And I feel like I should have got a hint okay, usually when I get my feet done, the first thing they ask is, what color do you want your toes to be? He didn't ask that, he didn't bring me the book, nothing. But in my head, I'm like, okay, he about to do my feet. Like, what is the issue? Like, if I need a color, he'll ask me later on. So I knew something was wrong when, first of all, he did not turn on the water for me to soak my feet. I was like, okay. He just sitting there looking at my feet. I'm like, what is going on? So since he wasn't saying anything and he wasn't doing anything, he's just sitting on a stool in front of me, looking at my feet. I said to him, hi, I need a pedicure. And all he did was shake his head like this, okay? Reached out to the lotion, like what? I kid you not, maybe like 12 pumps of lotion in this nigga's hand. A gallop of lotion in homeboy's palms, okay? And he just started massaging my feet. And I'm like, what? First of all, my feet are probably dirty as hell, so this is disgusting and feels gross. Second of all, why am I not soaking my feet? A pedicure does not start with lotion. Like, are you trying to tell me I'm ashy or something? Like, I'm feeling like maybe I need to like extra moisturize or something, because first of all, that's a lot of lotion. And second of all, why is that the first step that you're going to? Like, I don't understand. So he starts massaging my feet and just doing like little weird motions, and I'm like, what are you doing? I asked him straight, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, are we gonna soak my feet, sir? Homeboy's not saying a word. He looks up at me and looks back at my feet and continues massaging my feet. I keep saying, sir, sir, sir. He not answering. He acting like he don't hear me. I'm right here. You're right there. I know you can hear me. I know you heard me. This nigga is ignoring me. He goes back for more lotion, and that's when I was like, no, you're not putting more lotion on my feet, sir. There's so much lotion on my feet right now that my feet have lotion on them, not like moisturized in. Like, you can see the whiteness of the lotion on my feet. Why are you putting more lotion on my feet? I do not understand what's going on. I am confused. Highly confused, for real. So as soon as he went back for more lotion, I called out for the owner's name, because I'm like, first of all, he's not answering me. He's not communicating with me at all. Second of all, he's not doing nothing right. He didn't clip my toenails. He didn't soak them. He didn't ask me a cut. Like, I'm like, something's wrong. Something's up. Something's going on. That's all I felt right there and then. So I called out the owner's name. Let's pretend the owner's name is Lou. So I'm like, Lou, she's still dealing with the customer who's yelling at her. So she's not really listening to me. Homeboy starts massaging my feet with more lotion again, and I pull my feet back. And I'm like, you need to stop, because you're not talking to me. What are we doing here? I'm not paying for a massage. I want my toes to be done. I want a pedicure. I want my toes to be shaped, cut, soaked, scrubbed. Why is lotion the first step? No, I said, you need to stop. Lou, I I called her and I called her. She's still dealing with the customer. Eventually, I said it loud enough because I'm like, homeboy's just sitting there. And when I called her the last time, she started walking over to me. Homeboy walked to the back. He walked to where the waxing stuff was. And there's also an exit back there as well. But to me, anyways, let me tell you. So Lou came over and she's like, yes, well, what do you need? You need a pedicure? And I'm like, yes, but the person that works here, like, he's just putting lotion all over my feet. And she's like, who? I'm like, the guy who just came from the back. She tells me there are no men working today. Who are you talking about? My heart sunk. My heart came, listen, my booty hole was pulsing. I was just confused. My heart dropped to my ass. I was ready to shit my heart out my ass because I'm like, what do you mean there are no males working today? If a male just put lotion on my feet, what are you talking about? So the customers who are beside me are like, yeah, the man who just came from the back, he was doing her feet and he was putting so much lotion on her feet. And I'm like, yeah, like, he has to be one of your workers. He's not just a random person who came in the salon and started massaging my feet. There's no way. What are you talking about? So she gives me a hot towel. I wipe my feet off with lotion because my feet are soaked in lotion. I wipe my feet, and mind you, first I'll get to that actually. So anyways, I wipe my feet off from the lotion. I put my slippers on and I go to the back to show her who it is. Ain't nobody in any of them rooms, okay? Thank God, the owner locks the back door from the inside. So there's no like hinge for you to push to go out unless she unlocks it from inside. So homeboy is in a janitor's closet with a mop and some dirty ass shit. And I'm like, yeah, Lou, that's him. He's the one who was massaging my feet with all that damn lotion. Who is he? This nigga wanna try sneak past me talking about, excuse me. What do you mean, excuse me? First of all, I thought you didn't know English because you had nothing to say to me when I asked you what the hell you was doing with my feet. You had nothing to say. But now you're communicative? What is communicative a word? I don't know. But now you're talking and communicating with me, bitch. What do you mean, excuse me? No, you're not excused. You're staying right here until the police come. What are you talking about? You just assaulted me, basically. Ain't nobody tell you could touch my feet unless you work here. You're touching my feet for your own sexual pleasure, whatever the hell you touch my feet for. Like, I'm not here for that. No. So I told Lou, I'm like, Lou, call the police right now. Like, whatever he was doing wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. It was for him. I need the police to be here. I consider that sexual assault. I don't give a mother F. I don't give a F. I don't give a F. I don't. So Lou started calling the police. He bolts out. He's gone. I'm trying to grab him. He's too damn fast. He's bumping over customers' chairs and shit. Left the store from the front. Gone. Gone. I hop in my Jeep. I go driving around the community looking for this guy because you can't go far from where the nail salon is. There's nowhere to really go. There's nowhere to really go. So I went through all the plazas, looked in every store for at least 30 minutes, couldn't find homeboy. Mind you, Lou already called the police and explained to the police what's happened. They said they're on their way. So I come back to the nail salon now and I'm asking Lou, you call the police? Lou's like, yeah, they said they're gonna be 30 to 45 minutes because it's not an emergency. Toronto police for you. That's the Toronto police for you. Yes it is. So I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. The police ain't coming. I've been sitting down there for at least an hour and the police never came. I called the police again. I'm like, hi, I was just assaulted. I'm just wondering how long you guys are gonna take. The lady on the phone is giving me attitude like, well, I don't know. But when they come, they come. I'm like, well, shit. Why am I waiting for the police then? Let me just go home. What is the point of waiting for the police if the operator's giving me attitude and the police ain't show up yet? But y'all so quick to pull over someone for going 2 miles per hour over the damn speed limit, but when something actually happens, y'all don't want to show up. Y'all don't want to come. So I gave Lou my phone number and I told her when the police come, call me and I'll come back. Cause I don't live too far from the nail salon. Lou called me about maybe 3 hours after the incident happened. And I got on the phone. She called me and I'm like, give the police the phone, let me talk to them. I'm like, I don't understand the point of me coming back to the nail salon if by now this nigga could be in Mexico. Like, it's been 3 hours. I just want to find him. I want him arrested. I'm not filing a police report for y'all to do nothing because that's all you guys do. You know how many police reports I've filed in my life and nothing ever happened after that shit? I'm not filing no more police reports. You either get the nigga or that's it. So I'm like, look in the cameras. Lou want to tell me the cameras are fake. The damn cameras in the nail salon don't work. They're fake. They're to scare people off. Well, you didn't scare them off, did you? And the whole thing that just makes me like, about the situation is the fact that my feet are nasty. My feet are disgusting. My feet are ugly. You chose my feet out of all these, you chose my feet for what? For why? Especially when I need to get my feet done. My feet is dry, they crackly, they nasty, they ugly, they pointy, they sharp. Why, sir? Massaging my feet, doing all this nasty shit. Ain't nobody ask you for all that. You don't even work here. You don't even work here, sir. Go get employment. If you want to touch up, no, then again, don't get employment at a nail salon, because you gonna be just hard forever. And I'm not here for it or here for anybody else's misfortune when you gotta do their feet. But that nigga nasty. He nasty. And if I ever catch him on road, I might catch a case. Because I was not happy about that. I felt violated. I felt disgusting. I took like a 2-hour shower. Just the thought of someone who I don't know touching my feet like that and feeling whatever type of way he feeling, like, no. That was sexual harassment, sexual assault. I'm not here for it. It was disgusting. And I remember someone on Twitter was telling me, oh, it's not that serious, da-da-da-da-da. You could say that when you're not the one who's getting your feet jacked off. But me personally, I didn't like it, I don't appreciate it, and he needs to be in jail, period. The hell? If it was you, and you decided, oh, you want to just make some random guy just jerk your feet off, then that's on you. That's between you and him, bitch. I don't like it, I didn't ask for it, therefore you shouldn't do it. It's my body, it's my personal space. Get the fuck from me. Period. But for some reason, I have a feeling he doesn't live in the area because I've never seen him before, and I feel like I've seen everyone in my area at least once. Never seen him before in my life. I don't know if this is just something he does. No clue. Disgusted. Nasty. So whoever you are, wherever you staying, if I catch you, it's sober. Say your prayers. Straight up. Anyways, guys, you guys want to know that situation? There's that situation. Not happy about it. It was disgusting. More story times after this. If you're watching this, don't get caught. Don't get catchy. Because I don't ramp. Real shit. I'll run you over in my Jeep. Period. And have no remorse. Make sure you guys follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram, all that jazz, in the description box down below for your convenience. And I'm holding a contest with my food page on Instagram, Toronto Food Ting. If you guys follow that page and DM me proof that you're following the page, you could win free Uber Eats, Skip the Dishes, or whatever food delivery site that you like, lunch or dinner, for free for a month on me. I'm gonna buy your dinner or your lunch for a whole month, okay? All you have to do is follow Toronto Food Ting, DM me on Toronto Food Ting, proof that you're following me, and you could have dinner or lunch on HeyParis for an entire month, okay? That's a little secret contest for you, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I love you guys so much. Don't gotta tell you twice, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye, guys. Mwah. Shit. Just slap that nigga.